Christmas, the happiest time of year. Everyone bustling from shop to shop, selecting last-minute gifts, or making certain they have all the right ingredients for a glorious holiday feast. And the children, each excitedly awaiting the arrival of Santa and his reindeer, all wondering what treats jolly old Santa will bring them this year. Even young Tiny Tim, with his one bad leg, is filled with the joy of the holiday season. However, his mother, dear Mrs. Cratchit, knows how hard it is for her son to see the other children dancing and playing, while all he can do is watch.
Mother, I have the feeling this is going to be the merriest Christmas ever.
Why? I believe you're right, Tiny Tim. I just hope your poor father doesn't have to work too late tonight for that miserable man.
Mr. Scrooge can't really be that mean, especially since it's Christmas Eve. He'll want to get home and start celebrating too.
I'm afraid old Ebenezer Scrooge doesn't know the meaning of Christmas.
What Tiny Tim's mother said is all too true. For Ebenezer Scrooge is so busy counting his money and building his profits, he cannot be bothered with the likes of Christmas. But as our Mr. Scrooge shall soon discover, one wealthy in money, but not in spirit, may find that he is the poorest man of all.
I knew it. A farthing short, as sure as my name is Ebenezer Scrooge. Cratchit, come in here at once.
Yes, sir. Is there a problem, Mr. Scrooge?
Is there a problem? Of course there's a problem. Well, don't just lollygag by the door, Cratchit. Time is money. Come in.
Yes, sir.
Hear that?
I hear the sound of coins shaking in the box, sir.
Mark my words, this box is a farthing short. No question about it, a farthing short. So, where has the missing farthing gone?
Mr. Scrooge, you don't think that I...
Whatever are you doing with your neck?
Merry Christmas, Uncle Ebenezer. And you too, Mr. Cratchit.
Bah, humbug to that. Can't you see I'm working? What are you doing here?
Why, I just dropped by to invite you to my home for Christmas dinner tomorrow. I was hoping you'd want to meet my lovely bride, since you were too busy to come to our wedding.
Oh, weddings. Ugh. Christmas dinners. I'm running a business here. I have no time for such frivolity.
Well, I wanted to invite you just in case. Uncle, since when did you start hiding your money on your head?
Now what gibberish are you saying?
Looks like a farthing to me.
I believe it is your missing coin, Mr. Scrooge, sir?
Ah! Ha! What did I tell you? A farthing short.
Oh my, it's already past 5. Shouldn't you be heading home to your family?
Mr. Scrooge hasn't dismissed me yet.
But it's Christmas Eve. Uncle, the man has a family. Oh, by the way, how is Tiny Tim doing? Is his leg any better?
Not yet, I'm afraid. But we are still hoping.
Cratchit, I am not paying you to stand around gossiping with my dawdling nephew.
Yes, Mr. Scrooge, sir. I just...
If you're not happy working here, just say the word.
No, sir. Normally I'd be happy to stay, but seeing as it's...
Christmas Eve, I know. Oh, very well then. Go and leave me to finish your work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. About tomorrow?
Christmas Day! You can't...
She'll be open for business at 8 o'clock sharp, and not a second later.
Yes, sir. I just thought I might spend the morning with my family.
Humbug! You'll see them tonight.
Really, Uncle?
Oh, fine. Have your silly Christmas. You won't be any good to me anyway.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Scrooge. I'll be here bright and early the morning after. And Mr. Scrooge, sir?
What is it now, Cratchit?
do have a Merry Christmas.
Well, I'd best be running along too. I know it won't be easy for you, Uncle, but do try and have a Merry Christmas.
A Merry Christmas indeed! Nothing but a scurrilous excuse for ne'er-do-wells to loaf about and be paid for their troubles. Merry Christmas indeed! Bah! Humbug!
Has there ever been so sweet an eggnog?
Ah, 'tis true, but not so sweet for the poor children at the orphanage. What of their Christmas?
Take heart! Thanks to our generous friends like young Fred here, we only need 10 more pounds for each orphan to enjoy a grand Christmas feast this year.
Perhaps I can dig just a bit deeper. Afraid all I've got left is £5. I was gonna buy... Never mind. What could be more important than helping the orphans?
You are generous indeed.
Now, if we can just find one more with Christmas spirit enough to finish the job.
Ah, here comes the richest merchant of them all.
Gentlemen, you can't really mean my uncle.
It's Christmas. Surely even Ebenezer Scrooge can find it in his heart to assist the orphans.
Good luck to you, kind sirs, but I dare not stay to watch. Nothing like Uncle Ebenezer to take the cheer right out of Christmas.
Ah, Mr. Scrooge, a moment of your time, sir.
If you must, but be quick about it.
Of course, sir. First, may we wish you the merriest of Christmases.
Humbug! Get to your point, gentlemen, or let me pass.
Yes, we wish a word about the orphanage. We find ourselves just £5 short of the funds necessary to...
Orphanage? You keep me here to catch a chill just to speak of the orphanage?
Well, we knew you wouldn't want any children going hungry.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Really, Mr. Scrooge?
If the orphans are hungry, let them work for it, like the rest of us.
But, sir, they're only children.
Then let them do children's work, just as I did. Now, bother me no longer. Orphans. Humbug.
What is it that can make a man so cold and hard?
And his cane so sharp. Oh.
I suppose I could put another log on the fire.
Yes, do it.
No, nearly time for bed. It'd be a waste. What was that? Just the wind. I think... Who goes there? Who speaks my name? Scrooge! I extend no invitation to a visitor on this night or any other. Now, show yourself before I call for a policeman to remove you.
You surprise me, Ebenezer. Am I no longer invited as a guest in the home of my old associate?
Marley? Jacob Marley? Is it really you?
Yes, Ebenezer. It is I.
No. It's not possible. You're 2 years at rest.
2 years buried, yes. But not one moment have I spent at rest.
This cannot be happening. It's not possible. No! Stay back! I warn you!
Give it your best shot, but can you not see? I am but a ghost of my former self.
Ghost? I know not what sort of trickery this be, but you stay away from me. Do you hear? You stay away!
You see, Ebenezer?
Ah! This isn't really happening. Ah! That's it. The soup. There must have been something wrong with my soup.
It is not your soup that is soured, Ebenezer Scrooge. It is your soul.
My soul? Since when have you cared about my soul? I don't recall once in all the years I was making you rich that you ever mentioned it.
Oh, you are right. I cared only about the nourishment of my pockets, never my soul or that of anyone else. What you see before you is my just reward in the afterlife.
I'm sorry for you, Marley. You were a true and faithful partner in business. But what has this to do with me?
It has everything to do with you, Scrooge. For this is your destiny too, if you fail to change your ways in life.
Me? Wind up like you? Like that?
Doomed to walk the world, dragging the chains you built around your heart during your life. Cursed to never find happiness or peace for all of eternity.
There must be something I can do. Some way to avoid so miserable a fate. Oh, I beseech you, Jacob. Please, tell me.
There is still hope for you, Ebenezer. You are to be granted a chance to redeem yourself. Your last chance.
What do you mean? What sort of chance?
This night you shall be visited 3 times more. Heed well the words of those still to come, for your very soul hangs in the balance.
Wait! What do you mean 3 more? Who?
Heed them well, Ebenezer Scrooge. The first shall visit when the clock strikes 1. Remember, heed them well.
Not only is Scrooge the cheapest man on earth, but his house is haunted.
3 visitors at 1? No, he said 1 at 3. No, 1 at 1. I must be losing my mind. Oh, nothing makes sense anymore. What? Who? Oh, it was just the clock striking 1. Ah. And there's no one here. I knew it. It was just a trick of the light combined with spoiled old soup. Marley's ghost, indeed. Humbug.
Ebenezer Scrooge! I know you're not really sleeping, Ebenezer Scrooge.
No, it just can't be.
Maybe not, but it is.
Ah! Leave me alone!
It seems I've scared him off. Oh, it's just pillow talk. Gets him every time. Come, chum. I know you're in there. We haven't got all night, you know. Must get a move on. Unless you'd prefer we just fit you for a set of chains.
Wait! I'm here.
Ah, that's better, my lad. Now, come on. Time's a-wasting.
What? Who are you?
Me, laddie? Why, I am the ghost of Christmas past. So, here's the plan, Bonnie boy. We take a little trip, drop by some of your old haunts, then back here, lickety-split, bingo, bongo, boombo. Got it, chum?
Well, no.
Not to worry. You'll catch on quick enough. Now, let's shake a leg. No, really. Shake my leg. Hang on tight, matey. Nearly there now.
This is my old neighborhood. There's the house where my sister Fan and I were born.
Oh, yes, and that's just where we're headed by gum and golly gee.
Oh, that's me and my sister Fan. Hard to believe I was ever this young or this happy.
Yes, especially since you wound up such a grumpy old codger, which is why we're here, to find out what happened along the way to Sarah, your puss. Best watch and remember.
Oh, Fan! I'm so excited tonight's Christmas Eve! But I do miss Mama an awful lot. Me too, Ebby. But Mama's with us in spirit, and I'm sure she's wishing us a Merry Christmas. Look, here comes Papa. Papa! You made it home in time to spend Christmas Eve with us!
I can only stay a moment. I must get back to work. I just wanted to say goodbye.
Where are you going, Papa?
Not me, Ebenezer. You. I'm sending you to boarding school. It's for the best. You leave first thing tomorrow morning.
But Papa, tomorrow is Christmas Day.
Exactly. Plenty of seats left on the train.
He was right. I was the only one in the compartment. So I could cry all alone. All the way there. All through Christmas Day.
Well, I think we've seen enough of this. Off we go.
Oh, there I am again. But I wonder what year it is, since I always spent the Christmas holidays all alone at school. Look, here comes my sister Fan. Now I remember this day.
Fan! I can't believe you're really here!
Merry Christmas, Ebby. I've come to tell you the most amazing news. I'm getting married.
Married?
Yes. He's so wonderful, he said that once we're settled in our new flat, you can come and live with us.
You promise?
I promise, Ebby.
And I actually believed her. Fool that I was.
And I say, time we be jumping ahead 1 year to the day.
Oh, there I am. Same as always. Nothing ever changed.
I'd say they changed a great deal, and I'm not just talking diapers. Ebby, look what I brought you for Christmas.
A baby?
Your new nephew, silly. This is my son, little Freddie.
Your son?
Isn't he wonderful?
I suppose. So does this mean you've finally come to take me home to live with you?
I'm so sorry, Ebby. Truly I am. But with the baby, there's just enough room in our little flat. You understand, don't you?
Sure. I understand perfectly. Nobody wants me. Fine with me. I don't need you or anyone.
Ebby, wait! Please!
Merry Christmas to you too!
Let's go. Living through this once was enough for me, thank you very much.
But then you'd be missing the best part again. This time, stick around so you finally see what happened next.
Next?
Oh, little Freddie. I had so wanted your Uncle Ebenezer to love you. The way I have always loved my dear, dear brother. If he only knew how much I have missed him.
I never did. I never knew. I never knew. What? The clock. 2 a.m. Oh, that means... Who is it now?
I am the ghost of Christmas present. That's as in now, not Christmas presents. Folks often get confused. Think I'm bringing them gifts like Santa. Oh, actually, I do bring a gift of sorts, but not the kind you wrap with a pretty bow. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
Ah, well, you will, soon enough. So then, let's hop to it, shall we?
Haven't I seen enough already?
You look like the same old grump to me, so I'd have to say the answer's a big fat no. But it's up to you, if you want to sit here and rot.
No, wait. I'm ready. Please, show me what I need to see.
That's the spirit! Just grab hold of me!
Leg?
No, silly me robe!
Oh my, this is indeed a wonderful treat. Homemade eggnog on Christmas Eve.
I think Mother must be the best cook in the whole wide world.
Oh, why, thank you, Tiny Tim.
This calls for a real toast.
Who shall we drink to this fine Christmas Eve?
To Mr. Scrooge.
What?
Why on earth would you say that, Tim?
Indeed. Why?
Because he's Papa's boss.
Who'd work your father until he dropped? Christmas or not?
Now, dear. Without Mr. Scrooge, we might not have food on the table tonight.
After all your years of devoted service, all the hard work and missed holidays, not once has he said thank you, or given you even a penny raise.
Maybe Mr. Scrooge thinks he needs the money more than we do. Anyway, I'd like to drink a toast to him.
I still don't understand why.
Because I'm afraid maybe no one else will. And everyone deserves a little cheer at Christmas.
Oh, you are a kind soul, Tiny Tim. And you're right.
To Ebenezer Scrooge, may the spirit of Christmas be with him.
To Ebenezer Scrooge!
Hey, holiday, time to sing and time to play. Up you get, sleepyhead, there are presents by your bed. Ho, 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 Santa Claus, right across the sky he soars. Take my hand, time to dance, it might be your only chance. Hey, holiday, time to sing and time to play. Christmas time for everyone, let us sing in unison. Stomp, stomp, stomp in the snow, kissing under mistletoe. Shout, 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 hear our call, Happy Christmas to you all.
How delightful! We're just in time to sing along.
Sing a time to play, run, 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 it's Christmas Eve. It's a time to just believe.
This is Fred's bride. Oh, she reminds me a little of his mother, my sister Fan.
Christmas to you all.
Here you go. Hot cocoa. Now, how about a toast to the newlyweds on their first Christmas Eve together?
Cheers!
Merry
Happy years!
Thank you all. We're both so glad to be sharing Christmas Eve with our very good friends. And now, let's drink to family, even if we can't share this special time with them. I drink to my Uncle Ebenezer.
What?
But why, dear? He's never shown you even a hint of kindness, let alone love.
I know, but my mother loved him so very, very much. I guess some of that rubbed off on me.
Well, it's his loss for missing out on such a wonderful, caring nephew. To Ebenezer Scrooge, the old fool.
To
Ebenezer Scrooge!
How right you are, my dear. How very, very right. What? Where? 3 times. That means...
Your third and last chance. Yes, I am indeed a frightening vision. However, most fear me not for my appearance, but because I represent the unknown. I am the ghost of Christmas future.
You mean of things that will be?
The future is not yet written in stone. It is but a shadow of what will come, unless one is willing to change. Come, Ebenezer Scrooge. See what awaits you on your present course.
This is the future? Why, the village looks as it always does at Christmas time.
Does it truly? Perhaps you should take a closer look.
Enough already! Why can't they stop that confounded racket? I hate Christmas carols!
Now, you don't really mean that, Tiny Tim.
No, it cannot be. Not that wonderful, dear boy. Not Tiny Tim. I beg you, tell me this is not really the future. Tell me it isn't true.
As I have told you, what you see before you is the most likely future if life continues on the same course.
Well, I wish you a Merry Christmas, Tiny Tim.
Leave me alone, you old goat! There's nothing merry about it. Tiny Tim has become just like Merry Christmas. Bah humbug! Like me! Oh, please, Spirit, please tell me there is something we can do to change it.
Not we, Ebenezer. This is all about you and the choices you make in life.
This is my office. But what has happened? Why is it all boarded up?
I suppose you heard how it happened.
Terrible. Could hardly believe it.
But it did seem a fitting end when you think about it.
What do they mean? What has happened?
Can you imagine hoarding so much gold and piling it so high that one day it just comes crashing down on top of you? Poor old miser was buried under a mountain of his own coins.
They're talking about me.
In the end, it was his greed that done him in.
But how sad. Not a single tear was shed for him.
No matter how rich he became, he will always be remembered as poor old Scrooge.
Then I'm really... gone from this world. And forgotten. Gone where? Not to join. The ghost of Jacob Marley. And me! No! This cannot be the end.
Ebenezer Scrooge, you have met the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. You have seen what has been, what is, and what most likely will be.
Please tell me what to do. I beg you. Help me change the future.
Can you mend your ways, Ebenezer Scrooge? Can you heal your soul?
I don't know, but I want to. I swear it. I want to be a good person. Please tell me what to do.
You must open your heart to others, Ebenezer.
I'll try. I swear it. I swear it. I swear it. I will try.
What is happening, Papa?
I think he is having a terrible nightmare.
I'm back. I'm alive. Oh, I'm really here in my own home. My beautiful, wonderful old home. Yippee! It's a miracle. Oh, what day is it? How long was I away? Young man, you there?
Me? I haven't done nothing wrong. I swears it.
I cast no blame on you, only good cheer. But do tell me, please, what day is this?
What day? Why, it's Christmas Day, of course.
Christmas Day, you say? Well, I say that is simply the best news I have ever had. Oh, yes.
You feeling all right, sir?
Never better, my boy. Never better. But tell me, please, is the butcher shop still open?
Was just a minute ago.
A coin for you if you run now and tell the butcher to wait for me. I won't be but a moment.
Sure.
Here you go.
A whole shilling.
You're quite right, dear boy. Such marvelous news deserves much more.
Merry Christmas to you, kind sir.
Kind sir? He called me kind sir. Oh my, a second chance makes me want to sing and dance, to laugh and cry and jump so high. I feel just like a butterfly. I have this opportunity to change what was my destiny.
The poor man has flipped his wing, lost his mind.
I believe what we are seeing is a real Christmas miracle.
It's obvious where I belong. With my friends and family, they will be my remedy. I've turned my back on cruelty. It's one thing I can guarantee. Given such a circumstance, I will not need another chance. I was mean, I was lean, I was a misery. I would moan, I would groan, I was so miserly. Count my coins, watch the clock, that was my routine. Keep it cold, check the lock, how could I be so mean? But now I have a second chance. It makes me want to sing and dance, to laugh and cry and jump so high. I feel just like a butterfly. I've turned my back on cruelty. One thing I can guarantee, given such a circumstance, I will not need another chance. And a very Merry Christmas to you.
Was that?
It just couldn't be.
Ebenezer Scrooge?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Scrooge. I promise you'll have the biggest and best in my shop for your Mr. Bob Cratchit, But, you're sure you don't want me to tell him who it's from now?
No, please, no. Much more fun to let them try to guess. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
We'll just get out of your way so you can pass.
Yes, no need to stop.
Have no fear, my friends. Just need to get my wallet.
Did he say a wallet?
We must have heard him wrong.
Must have heard wrong. That's a good one. Here we go, gents. Here you go, gents. For the orphanage.
But this is £50.
We only asked you for 5.
Oh, gentlemen, it is Christmas Day. The orphans deserve a real feast. and come round to see me after the holidays. We must discuss making lots of improvements to that orphanage. Here, catch. For you, sir. Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas to you too, Bob Cratchit.
What is it, Papa?
A Christmas roast. The best in the entire butcher shop.
Who sent it, Papa? What's the card say?
There is no card, and the butcher refused to tell me. He said we are supposed to guess who our secret Santa is.
I know. It was Mr. Scrooge.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Tiny Tim. Mr. Scrooge, please.
It was him. I don't know why, but I'm as sure about this as I am that Mother's pudding is always the sweetest. Yes, I think the spirit of Christmas has found Mr. Scrooge at long last.
Everyone's already here. I wonder who that could be.
Who is it, dear?
I don't know. It's a gentleman with flowers. Perhaps you're looking for another flat and you've lost your way.
No, my dear. I was lost, but I believe I have finally found the way home.
Uncle Ebenezer! Is it really you?
Yes, my boy. I was hoping it might not be too late to accept your kind invitation to join you and your lovely bride for Christmas.
This is your uncle? But he seems so... nice to meet you, sir. Of course you are welcome in our home.
You are too kind.
Come in, come in! Everyone, meet my Uncle Ebenezer Scrooge!
Not the Scrooge.
The Scrooge. Oh, good one. Jolly good. Yes, I am he. Or I was he. Him. Well, whatever. But hopefully you'll find me a changed man. One that sincerely hopes with all his heart that you can forgive him for being such a pig-headed old fool.
Of course we can.
We're just happy to have you here to share Christmas with friends and family.
Family. What a beautiful word. And an even better feeling. Oh, yes. What a very Merry Christmas this is.
Oh my! I shall be a whole minute late! The day after Christmas, and Mr. Scrooge will sack me for sure!
Cratchit, is that you?
Yes, Mr. Scrooge?
Come in here this instant. You're 1 minute late.
Yes, sir. But I promise I'll make it up to you tenfold. I'll stay all night if you wish.
Unacceptable. So, there is only one thing to do now.
I understand.
I must give you a big, fat raise.
What did you say?
A raise! Yes, a splendid idea. So, what do you think of that?
You mean I'm not fired?
Fired? Don't be ridiculous. As a matter of fact, I think I'll give you a promotion too. Yes, with a fancy title to go with it. Oh, don't worry, Bob. I have not suddenly lost hold of my senses. No. Actually, I have just come to them.
Then it's really true. I'm to have a raise? I don't know what to say.
Say you will forgive me for never thanking you for being a trusted and loyal friend to me all these many years.
My son was right.
Your son? Would you mean that remarkable boy of yours, Tiny Tim?
Yes, he always knew there was goodness inside of you.
Well, he's a wiser man than I.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge.
Bah! Humbug! You call me Ebenezer. Now, go home to your family.
But there's so much work to do.
Oh, goodness, man, don't you know it's the holidays? We're on vacation. I don't want to see you back here until after the New Year's.
Vacation?
A paid vacation. Ought to be just about enough here to cover all the Christmas bonuses I never gave you. Oh, steady there, man. Now, off with you, and tell Tiny Tim not to worry about that leg. He's going to have the best doctors money can buy. If we can't find them in London, then we'll travel the world till we do.
You are the kindest man that ever lived. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Who'd have believed anyone would ever say that to me? Or that doing a simple kindness could make a body feel so good. But it does! Oh, being kind to others makes me feel downright giddy inside. Jacob Marley, is that you?
Yes, Ebenezer.
Oh, I'm so pleased to see you again, old friend. I was hoping for the chance to thank you for opening my eyes to what I had become.
It is I that should be thanking you for setting me free. By caring what happened to you, I healed my own soul. So, I have come to say goodbye, old friend. Stay happy.
I will, Jacob. I promise.
And so Scrooge had been given a ghost of a chance, and he had taken it. He was true to his word, for he was indeed a changed man. Thanks to Jacob Marley and the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. Scrooge used his wealth to build a brand new orphanage. And to build a new wing on the hospital. The most amazing thing of all was the more money he gave away, the more money came his way, since merchants far and wide admired and respected this new Scrooge. So Ebenezer made Bob Cratchit his partner, and he hired Bob's oldest son Peter, too, and many more grateful assistants. Scrooge was happier than he ever dreamed a man could be, especially since he'd become like an uncle to Tiny Tim and never missed one of the boys' races. Oh, yes, and with so much care and the best doctors in the whole wide world, Tiny Tim's leg was as good as new. There was never a merrier Christmas to be found than with Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh my, a second chance makes me want to sing and dance, to laugh and cry and jump so high I feel just like a butterfly. I have this opportunity to change what was my destiny. I'll take it with all certainty and show my generosity. 'Cause now I see where I went wrong. It's obvious where I belong. With my friends and family, they will be my remedy. I've turned my back on cruelty, it's one thing I can guarantee. Given such a circumstance, I will not need another chance. I was mean, I was lean, I was a misery. I would moan, I would groan, I was so miserly. Count my coins, watch the clock,
Now I have a second chance. It makes me want to sing and dance, to laugh and cry and jump so high. I feel just like a butterfly. I've turned my back on cruelty. One thing I can guarantee, given such a circumstance, I will not need another chance.